Today, I'm excited to share some strategies for building financial resilience, an essential skill in today's unpredictable economic landscape. As we navigate through life, it's crucial to equip ourselves with the tools and knowledge to withstand financial shocks and uncertainties. We're going to cover three key areas: the importance of having an emergency fund and how to build one, the benefits of diversifying income sources and investments, and the art of budgeting, how to create one and stick to it. Let's start with the emergency fund. An emergency fund is a separate savings account set aside specifically for unexpected expenses. Think of it as your financial safety net. Life is full of surprises, some pleasant and some challenging. Whether it's a sudden medical bill, a car repair, or unexpected job loss, having an emergency fund can make all the difference in how we cope with these situations. You may ask, why is an emergency fund so important? Well, consider this: without a financial cushion, we may find ourselves resorting to high-interest loans or credit cards to cover these unexpected costs, which can lead to a cycle of debt that's hard to escape. An emergency fund allows you to manage these situations without resorting to potentially harmful financial decisions. So, how do you build an emergency fund? Here are some practical steps you can take. Start by determining how much you want to save. A common recommendation is to aim for 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This amount can provide a solid cushion during tough times. If that goal feels overwhelming, start smaller. Maybe aim for $500 or $1,000 initially. The key is to have a specific target in mind. Consider opening a high-yield savings account specifically for your emergency fund. This keeps your savings distinct from your everyday spending money, making it less tempting to dip into. Additionally, a high-yield savings account can earn you interest while you save, helping your money grow even more. One of the easiest ways to build your emergency fund is through automation. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your emergency fund each month. Treat it like a non-negotiable expense, just like paying rent or utilities. This way, you'll be consistently contributing to your fund without even thinking about it. Review your monthly expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. This could be dining out less, canceling subscriptions you don't use, or finding more affordable alternatives for services you regularly pay for. Redirect the money you save into your emergency fund. If you receive a bonus at work, a tax refund, or any other unexpected windfall, consider allocating a portion of it to your emergency fund. This can significantly accelerate your savings process. Keep an eye on your savings and celebrate milestones along the way. Tracking your progress can be motivating and keep you focused on your goal. Now that we've discussed the importance of an emergency fund and how to build one, let's transition to our next topic: diversification. Diversification is a powerful strategy for building financial resilience, both in terms of income and investments. By spreading your financial resources across different avenues, you reduce the risk of relying too heavily on a single source. Why is diversification so important? Imagine you're a tightrope walker. If you're standing on one rope, the slightest misstep can lead to a fall. But if you have multiple ropes to navigate, you have more stability and options. The same principle applies to your finances. Let's look at the two main areas of diversification: income sources and investments. Relying solely on one source of income can be risky. If that source is impacted, whether through job loss, business downturns, or any other unforeseen circumstance, your financial stability may be at stake. Consider taking on a side job or freelance work in addition to your primary source of income. This could be anything from tutoring, writing, graphic design, dog walking, or even driving for a rideshare service. Choose something that aligns with your skills and interests. Explore opportunities for passive income, which requires little to no effort to maintain. This could include rental income from properties, dividends from investments, or royalties from creative works. Investing in yourself is also crucial. Consider investing in education or skill development that can open new income opportunities. This could mean taking courses, attending workshops, or acquiring certifications that enhance your career prospects. Building and maintaining a robust professional network can lead to new job opportunities, collaborations, and other income-generating possibilities. Attend industry events, join professional organizations, or engage in online communities to expand your network. Just as diversifying your income sources is essential, so is diversifying your investments. Putting all your money into a single stock or investment vehicle can be risky. So here are some key strategies for diversifying your investments. Spread your investments across various asset classes, stocks, bonds, real estate, and cash equivalents. Each asset class reacts differently to market conditions, so diversifying can help mitigate risk. Consider investing in index funds or exchange-traded funds, ETFs, that track a broad market index. These funds typically contain a diverse mix of stocks, allowing you to invest in multiple companies without needing to pick individual stocks. Look beyond your local market and consider international investments. Global diversification can provide additional opportunities for growth and may help reduce risk, as different economies may not be affected by the same factors at the same time. Keep an eye on your investment portfolio and assess whether your asset allocation remains aligned with your financial goals. As markets fluctuate, you may need to rebalance your portfolio to maintain your desired level of risk. Now that we've discussed the significance of diversification, let's move on to our final strategy, budgeting. Budgeting is the backbone of financial management and a key component of building resilience. A budget allows you to take control of your finances, allocate resources effectively, and plan for the future. So, how do you create and stick to a budget? Let's break it down into manageable steps. Start by calculating your total monthly income. This includes your salary, side gig earnings, rental income, and any other sources of income. Having a clear picture of your total income is crucial for effective budgeting. For at least a month, track all your expenses. This includes fixed expenses like rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, and variable expenses like groceries, entertainment, and dining out. You can use budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or even a simple notebook. Once you have a comprehensive list of your expenses, categorize them into needs, essentials like housing, food, and transportation, and wants, non-essentials like entertainment, dining out, and luxury items. This helps you identify areas where you can adjust your spending. Establish short-term and long-term financial goals. Short-term goals might include paying off debt or saving for a vacation, while long-term goals could involve saving for retirement or buying a home. Be specific with your goals. This will help you stay motivated. Using the information you've gathered, create a budget that reflects your income, expenses, and financial goals. There are various budgeting methods to choose from, such as the 50/30/20 rule, allocating 50% of income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings, or a zero-based budget where every dollar is allocated to specific categories. Make saving easier by automating contributions to savings or investment accounts. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month. This ensures you prioritize savings before spending. Your budget isn't set in stone, so review it monthly or quarterly to assess your progress and make adjustments as needed. If you find that you're consistently overspending in certain areas, consider revising your budget to reflect more realistic spending habits. Share your budgeting goals with a trusted friend or family member. Having someone to hold you accountable can help you stay on track and motivated. Celebrate your achievements along the way, whether it's reaching a savings goal, paying off a debt, or sticking to your budget for a month. Acknowledging your progress can boost your motivation and reinforce positive financial habits. As we wrap up today's discussion on building financial resilience, let's take a moment to recap the key strategies we've covered. We discussed the importance of having an emergency fund to cushion against unexpected expenses and the steps to build one effectively. We explored the significance of diversifying income sources and investments to mitigate risk and enhance financial stability. Finally, we learned how to create and stick to a budget, providing us with a clear roadmap for managing our finances and achieving our goals. Building financial resilience is a journey that requires commitment and patience. It empowers us to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and adaptability. By implementing these strategies, we can take meaningful steps towards securing our financial future. I encourage each of you to take action. Reflect on what you've learned today. Set specific goals and start implementing these strategies in your own life. Remember, every small step counts. Thank you for being part of this discussion, and I wish you all the best on your journey to financial resilience.